Good evening, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of the COVID pub quiz with myself, Lee. Today is the general knowledge round, and then I will be doing a specialist quiz on Wednesday, which will be food and drink. Hope everyone is keeping well and have enjoyed the weekend, enjoying the weather. I know I've been enjoying the weather the last couple of days. As usual, we're going to be doing the 5 rounds this week. I've mixed it up this week. So round 1 is the usual TV and film. Round 2 is food and drink. Round 3 is going to be a sports round. Round 4, I'm going to be trying to do a picture round. It's not the usual way of doing it, but I'll be showing you pictures from my phone and asking you the questions. So we'll see how that goes. And then round 5 is the normal general knowledge round. So 2 rounds as usual, and then we've got 3 different rounds this week. Each round will consist of 10 questions. I will be throwing bonus points in some of the rounds to give you some extra points. So if you like the quiz, or if you can, leave me a comment as you go through. Let me know that you're watching as well. Thank you for those who have joined in as well, who enjoy the quizzes and are liking the ones that I'm doing. As I say, on Wednesday I'll be doing my specialist round, which this week will be food and drink, but it'll be slightly different. I'll be doing 20 questions in each round, but there'll be 3 rounds to do with the food and drink. So I'll be splitting it up. That will be the normal time of 7 o'clock. So yeah, we'll be starting shortly. So if you can all make sure you've got your beverage or a little snack on the side as well, that'd be good. Each question I'm going to give you 30 seconds to answer as usual. I might throw in a few more seconds on some of the questions that will give you the bonus points. I may have repeated some of the questions that I've done in a previous quiz, which I've done on Facebook, but as it's a YouTube one now, I'm going to throw in random questions from each quiz that I've done. So people that have followed me from Facebook and come over to YouTube, you might remember some of the questions. You might give you a bit of an advantage, but there won't be many. Yeah, so I hope everyone's keeping safe. Big shout out to all the NHS again, and obviously for those that are going back to work as well. If you're still joining in, if you haven't gone back to work yet, then thank you for joining me again. Make sure you've all got your nice beverage, and I certainly have, as you can tell. Make sure you've all got your pens and papers at the ready as well. As usual, don't write any answers in the comments box. Stick down to your pen and paper. Shout out to Kim and Scott as well for joining us, and the neighbours, and my beautiful wife. Thank you. It's one of my most favourite glasses, I must say. I enjoy drinking out of it. Cheers. As usual, no cheating, because there's no fun in cheating. We're all here for a laugh at the end of the day. General, what's that? Love the shirt too. Yes, it's my summer shirt. I like to brighten the quizzes up with my funky shirts, as you can probably tell if you've watched previous quizzes. Or I don't have that many shirts that are funky, so I like to rotate them. So we shall start in a moment. As I said, 30 seconds for each answer I will give you. 5 rounds. We'll see how we get on. As I said, if you can, leave some comments in the comment box. On throughout the quiz. Nice to hear from everyone that can comment. We'll start in 20 seconds, so make sure you've all got your pens and papers at the ready. Hello for anyone that's just joined. Nice to see you, Star Segovia, joining us. Well done. Right, let's start. So round 1 is TV and film. Question 1 is, which British actor plays Alfred Pennyworth in the film Joker 2019? So that's which British actor plays Alfred Pennyworth in the film Joker 2019? Question 2. Which type of car does Doc Brown use as a time machine in the film Back to the Future? So that's what type of car does Doc Brown use as a time machine in Back to the Future? As usual, I'll do the first 3 rounds and then we'll go repeat, give you the answers, and then we'll have a short interval, and then we will do the final 2 rounds, which will be the picture and general knowledge. Question 3. Which 2019 film won the Golden Raspberry Award for the worst film of the year? So that's which 2019 film won the Golden Raspberry Award for the worst film that year? Shout out to Liam and Lauren, who's joined us as well. Thanks for joining. Hope you're well. Question 4. What does Bridget Jones name her baby in the film series' 3rd installment? So, in the 3rd installment of Bridget Jones, what's her baby's name? I'll read the main question out, but I might read it in a different format the second time, as you've probably worked out. So question 4 was, what does Bridget Jones name her baby in the film series' 3rd installment? Question 5. How many actors have played the role of James Bond? Do 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 do. So how many actors have played the role of James Bond? Shaken but not stirred. Question 6. In time, what is the longest Harry Potter film? Non-extended versions I'm after. So in time, what is the longest Harry Potter film? That's the non-extended versions of the film I'm after. So which one is the longest running film? Hi, Emilio. Thank you for joining. Hope you're safe, keeping well, and family. Question 7 for TV and film. In Star Trek, the original series, who was the captain in the pilot episode before Captain Kirk? So, in the Star Trek films, the original series, who was the captain in the pilot episode before Captain Kirk? Question 8. What is the highest grossing Marvel movie without the word Avengers in the title? So, what is the highest grossing Marvel movie without the word Avengers in the title? Question 9. Which former Doctor Who star played the role of a villain in the Netflix Marvel series Jessica Jones? So, which former Doctor Who star played the role of a villain in the Netflix Marvel series Jessica Jones? And the final question for TV and film is, which iconic soap character lost his first wife to electrocution by hairdryer? So, which iconic soap character lost his first wife to electrocution by hairdryer? And that is your 10 questions for round 1 of TV and film. The second round will be food and drink. Will be 10 questions. All you food and drink lovers out there, should be a nice easy round, hopefully. So we shall move on to question 1 of round 2, and that is, name the hottest chili pepper in the world. So that's, name the hottest chili pepper in the world. The whole world. Myself, I'm not a chili person, so I will not be trying that. Question 2. Which soft drink is commonly associated with Scotland? So, which soft drink is commonly associated with Scotland? Question 3. According to McDonald's official website, how many calories does a regular Big Mac contain? I'll accept the answer to the nearest 10. So, according to McDonald's official website, how many calories does a regular Big Mac contain? There'll be no bonus points in the first half of the quiz. The bonus points will come in round 4 and 5. Question 4. What are the two main ingredients of a dark and stormy cocktail? So what are the two main ingredients of a dark and stormy cocktail? Again, I'd just like to thank everyone who's joined in for my quiz this week. It's nice to see people doing the quizzes and enjoying them, hopefully, and seeing regular people coming back. Question 5. Name the 2019 winner of the Great British Bake Off. So, name the 2019 winner of the Great British Bake Off. Question 6. Gouda is a popular cheese originating from which country? So, Gouda is a popular cheese originating from which country? Question 7. A screwdriver cocktail is orange juice, ice, but what spirit? So, a screwdriver cocktail is orange juice, ice, but what spirit? Question 8. Which southern Italian city is usually credited as the birthplace of the pizza? So, which southern Italian city is usually credited as the birthplace of the pizza? Question 9 is what number is found in reference to their varieties of Heinz products? So, what number is found in reference to their varieties of Heinz products? And the final question of the food and drink round is Pret a Manger is a popular sandwich chain in the UK, but what does the French name mean in English? So, Pret a Manger is a popular sandwich chain in the UK, but what does the French name mean in English? And that is your 10 questions for the food and drink round. Once the timer has stopped, we will be moving on to round 3, which is sport related. And then afterwards, we will go through and give you all the answers. And then we will have a quick break. And then we shall come back and do the final 2 rounds, which will be the picture round, which we will give a go, see how it works out. If it's good, works, we'll do it again. If not, then we'll boycott the picture round. So, round 3. Question 1. already, is which city will host the 2028 Olympic Games? So, which city will host the 2028 Olympic Games? Question 2. How many goals did England score excluding penalty shots at the men's 2018 FIFA World Cup? So, how many goals did England score excluding penalty shootouts at the men's 2018 FIFA World Cup? I'll read that again once more. How many goals did England score excluding the penalty shootouts at the men's 2018 FIFA World Cup? Question 3. Ben Stokes inspired England's 2019 Cricket World Cup final victory over New Zealand. Who scored the second highest number of runs in the match for England? So Ben Stokes inspired England's 2019 Cricket World Cup final victory over New Zealand, but who scored the second highest number of runs in the match for England? On there for the cricket fans. Question 4. How many different teams have won the Premier League since the start of the inaugural season in 1992 and 1993? So, how many different teams have won the Premier League since the start of the inaugural season in 1992 and 93? Question 5. In tennis, who has won more women's singles Grand Slam titles? Is it Martina Navratilova or Serena Williams? So in tennis, who has won the more women's singles Grand Slam titles? Martina Navratilova or Serena Williams? Question 6 of Sport and Round is what score did cricketing legend Don Bradman average as a batsman across his career? So what score did cricketing legend Don Bradman average as a batsman across his career? Question 7. At which venue is the British Grand Prix held? So at which venue is the British Grand Prix held? Question 8. How many horses are on each team in a polo match? So how many horses are on each team in a polo match? Question 9. Where is the US Masters Golf Tournament held? So where is the US Masters Golf Tournament held? And the final question of the sports round is, which European city hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics? So which European city hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics? And that is your final question for the third round. What we do, give a minute or so for everyone to write their answers down, and then we'll go through the answers, and then we will have a quick break, and then we'll come back for the final two rounds. So we'll give you a minute to sort your answers out, and we'll go through the answers. Hope everyone's still enjoying the quiz. I'm enjoying delivering the quizzes, giving the answers and stuff. Questions? Enjoying it? .30 seconds, then we'll go through all the answers. Right, I'm being asked to give a quick repeat of the first 5 answers, so I'll do that quickly before we go through the answers themselves. So question 1 of the round 1 was, which British actor played Alfred Pennyworth in the Joker 2019? Question 2 was, which type of car does Doc Brown use as a time machine in Back to the Future? Question 3 was, which 2019 film won the Golden Raspberry Award for the worst film this year? Question 4 was, what does Bridget Jones name her baby in the film's series' third installment? And question 5 was, how many actors have played the role of James Bond? That was your first 5 questions that I've been asked, just to quickly repeat. And we'll go through the answers in a second. And 30 seconds for those who missed those questions, and then we'll go through. Right, let's go through the answers. Round 1, TV and film. Which British actor played Alfred Pennyworth in Joker 2019? It was Douglas Hodge played Alfred Pennyworth. Question 2 was, what type of car does Doc Brown use as a time machine in Back to the Future? All the fans out there, it was a DeLorean. One of my favourite films, that is. Question 3 is which 2019 film won the Golden Raspberry Award for the worst film that year? And it was Cats. Question 4. What does Bridget Jones name her baby in the third installment of the series? It was William. Question 5. There was 9 James Bond. So 9 people played James Bond. Question 6 was, in time, I was asking what is the longest Harry Potter film, non-extended versions, and the answer was The Chamber of Secrets. And that ran for 161 minutes. The longest running film that was. I thought it was the last 2, but because they were separate, they don't count. Question 7. In Star Trek, the original series, who was captain in the pilot episode before Captain Kirk? The answer was Captain Pike. Number 8 is what is the highest grossing Marvel movie without the word Avengers in the title? And it was Black Panther. Question 9 was which former Doctor Who star played the role of a villain in a Netflix Marvel series Jessica Jones? The answer was David Tennant. And the final question was, in which iconic soap character lost his first wife to electrocution by hairdryer? And it was Ken Barlow in Coronation Street. Answers for round 2 were the food and drink. I'll give you a couple of seconds, in fact, just to show up your score for the first round. Realize I go too quick giving you the answers, so I'll give you a couple of seconds to tally up. Round 2, like I say, was your food and drink. Number 1 was name the hottest chili pepper in the world, and that was a Carolina Reaper. Number 2, which soft drink is commonly associated with Scotland? Is Irn-Bru. So Irn-Bru. Number 3, according to McDonald's official website, how many calories does a regular Big Mac contain? The answer is 508 calories. So if you've got very close to that, so if you've got between 505 and 512, I'll accept that. Number 4 is what are the 2 main ingredients of a dark and stormy cocktail? And that is dark rum and ginger beer. Number 5 is name the 2019 winner of the Great British Bake Off, and that was David Atherton, I believe, or just David. Number 6, Gouda is a popular cheese originated from which country? And it's the Netherlands. Number 7, a screwdriver cocktail is orange juice, ice, but what spirit was I after? And that was vodka. Number 8 was which southern Italian city is usually credited as the birthplace of the pizza? And that is Naples. Number 9 was what number is found in a reference to their varieties of Heinz products? And that was 57. And number 10 of the food and drink was Pret a Manger is a popular sandwich chain in the UK, but what does the French name mean in English? And that is ready to eat. So that was your second round of food and drink. I'll give you a couple of seconds to tally up your scores, and we'll move on to round 3 with sports and round, and then we'll have a quick break. Right, let's go through the answers of round 3. Sports. Question 1. Which city will host the 2028 Olympic Games? And that is Los Angeles. Number 2 was how many goals did England score, excluding penalty shootouts, at the men's 28 FIFA World Cup? The answer was 12. Question 3 for cricketers. Ben Stokes inspired England's 2019 Cricket World Cup final victory over New Zealand, but who scored the second highest number of runs in the match for England? It was Jos Buttler. Number 4 is how many different teams have won the Premier League since the start of the inaugural season in 1992 and 93? The answer was 6. They have won 6. Question 5 is in tennis, who have won more women's singles Grand Slam titles? Martina Navratilova or Serena Williams? The answer was Serena Williams. Question 6 is what score did cricketing legend Don Bradman average as a batsman across his career? It was 99.94 as an average. Question 7 is at which venue is the British Grand Prix held? It's Silverstone. Question 8 is how many horses are on each team in a polo match? The answer is 4 horses on each team. Question 9 is where is the US Masters Golf Tournament held? It's the Augusta National Golf Club. And question 10 is which European city hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics? And it was Berlin. So that's your first 3 rounds. As you might have noticed, for people that have been following me since Facebook, I have repeated some of the questions in those. So if you got those, if you remember them answers, well done. We're just gonna have a quick break, and then we shall move on to round 4, which will be the picture round. Now I'll be showing you pictures from my phone, as I don't have the software to show you on the screen as of yet. But if it goes well through the phone, let me know, and then might throw in a couple more until I can get the right software to do it. If it doesn't go well, then we'll boycott it until I can. So it'll be 10 questions on pictures. I will give you, again, 30 seconds. One of them is going to have, in round 4, you're going to have a bonus point in round 4. So there's a possible 11 points. And then in round 5, it will be the general knowledge round, but there will be an extra 4 points on one of the questions, which will be a total of 14. So we'll see how we get on, and we will be back very shortly. Hello and welcome back. Hope you've all got your refreshments, snacks. I hope you did okay in the first 3 rounds. Like I say, I mixed up a couple of rounds. I haven't done a true or false round or celebrity round this week. So I'm just testing the waters to see how it goes with a couple of different rounds, see how everyone gets on. Hope everyone's enjoying the quiz, like I am still. We shall give it a. We shall give it another minute before we start in the picture round. As I say, picture round is a hit or miss with how I'm doing it at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Question 4 is going to be your one where you can get an extra bonus point, and I'll tell you what you will need to do. So that you'll only get, so it's possible 11 points in the picture round. So we'll see how we go. Next week, sorry, not next week. On Wednesday, as I said, I'll be doing a food and drinks round at 7 o'clock. So I hope you can all join in for that as well. I know I'm looking forward to it. There's some interesting information that I didn't know that I found out myself while figuring out the questions. So we will shortly begin. So if you've all got your pen and papers ready, we shall move into the picture round. So let's see if this works. So question 1, I would like, name the country flag. So it's name the flag of the country. Sorry, it's a bit wobbly, but obviously I'm holding it with my on my phone till I can get the right software. Might go a bit dark, so I'll have to keep tapping it. So name the country flag in this one. That's question 1. Question 2, can you tell me what these nuts are? So what type of nut is this? So what type of nut are these? Again, I must apologize for the wobbleness, but it is quite hard holding the phone up to the camera. So that is your question 2. And question 3, I am asking you, name the country. So name the country. Can you name this country from the outline? So that was your question 3. Now, question 4, you can get a bonus point here. I am asking you, where is this cathedral? And for your bonus point, can you tell me what cathedral it is? So where is this cathedral? And a bonus point if you can tell me what the cathedral name is. That was your question 4. Now, question 5, can you tell me Bear with me, sorry, I apologise for this. Can you tell me the brand of car? So what brand car is this? And in fact, I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me the model of it as well. So I want the brand is the main point. And then if you can tell me the model of it, I'll give you an extra point for it. So that was your question 5. Question 6 is name the logo. So name the logo. Hopefully all these pictures are coming around the right way that I'm putting them as well. Fingers crossed. So that was your question 6. So question 7, can you tell me the app? What app is this? So what app am I asking for here? So that was your question 7. And question 8, can you tell me, I'm after the famous TV show from this animation. So can you tell me what TV show these characters are from? A little bit more tricky. One of the funky pictures you can get. So can you tell me what TV show these characters are from? Instead of the actual characters, I've given you the outlines of them. So that was question 9. Sorry, that was question 8. I apologise. Now, question 9, I have done a close-up of a picture, but can you tell me what this is? So what is this close-up of? What is the close-up of? So what have I zoomed up here? What close-up? So that was question 9. And your final question is, can you tell me what game this is? So can you tell me what game this is? So that was your picture round. Hopefully it went okay for you. Like I say, it's a hit and miss for me at the moment. Hopefully you can let me know if it went okay. If it did, I might be able to throw in another one until I can get the actual software sorted out so I can do it properly. So what we will do now is we'll move on to round 5, which is the last round of general knowledge. So if you've got your pens ready, question 1 is you can get a possible 4 extra points here. So for 1 point, So 5 points, sorry, in total for question 1. Point 1 is how many children does Queen Elizabeth have? And for an extra 4 points on top, name her children. So question 1 is how many children does Queen Elizabeth have? And for an extra 4 points, name what their names were. Who were they called? Question 2 is name the longest river in the UK. So can you tell me the longest river in the UK? Question 3 is what is the capital city of New Zealand? So can you tell me the capital city of New Zealand? Question 4 is which 3 nations will co-host the men's 2026 FIFA World Cup? So which 3 nations will co-host the men's 2026 FIFA World Cup? Question 5, one of my favourite songs here is complete the famous line from the iconic Queen song. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the blank? Fill in that last word. Very hard not to sing. So complete the famous line from the iconic Queen song is I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the blank? What's the last word? Question 6 is in which year was the popular video game Fortnite first released? So in which year was the popular video game Fortnite first released? Very, very frightening. Yeah, you don't want to hear me sing, trust me. So I'll try not to sing it when I give you the answer. It's not a karaoke round. Karaoke round. I might do that for one of my quizzes. Question 7 is we're all missing a cool IPA in the pub right now, as well as many other drinks. But what does the acronym stand for? So we're all missing a cool IPA in a pub right now, but what does the acronym of IPA stand for? Question 8 is which country's flag features a red maple leaf on it? So which country's flag features a red maple leaf on it? Question 9 of the general knowledge is, what is the largest living animal alive today? So what is the largest living animal alive today? And the final question of your general knowledge round for this week's quiz is, what is the largest muscle in the body? So what is the largest muscle in the body? And that is your quiz for this week. So I'll let you get your 30 seconds to answer that question. Then I'll give you a minute to sort your answers out, and then we will go through the answers. Hope you've enjoyed this week's COVID pub quiz. Again, it's only a bit of fun, a bit of laugh, gets people together. Whether you're competing on yourself or competing with teammates, working against your neighbours, it gives us something to do through this. So at the end, obviously, when we go through the answers, let me know. It'd be nice to let me know how you got on, if you enjoyed it as well. With the answers for the picture round, I will show you the pictures really quickly again, and I will give you the answers. So if you're ready, in round 4, question 1, I asked, name the country flag. The answer I was looking for was Norway. Question 2 was, could you tell me what type of nuts these are? They are pecan nuts. Question 3, I asked you if you could tell me what the country was, and the country was Russia. And question 4 was an extra bonus point, is where is this cathedral and what was the name of it? Now the cathedral is in Italy, and the name of the cathedral was Florence Cathedral. So you get a bonus point if you got Florence Cathedral. Question 5 was name the car brand. Now I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me the model of it as well. So the car brand is a Volvo, and the model is a V90. So that is a Volvo V90. So possible of 2 points there as well, or 1 point if you've got Volvo. Question 6, I was asking you, bear with me 2 seconds. Question 6 I was asking you was if you can name the logo, and that is Pringles. Question 7 I asked you is name the app, and that is Twitter. Question 8 was if you can tell me the TV show from these character outlined, and that is Family Guy. So you got Peter, Lois, Meg, Stewie, Brian, and Chris. Question 9 is I zoomed up on a picture of this and I wanted to know what they were. They are seeds from a pepper. So a big pepper, they are seeds, the inside seeds. And the final one I asked was name the game, and that was Mousetrap. So that is your round 4 for picture round. Hopefully that went okay for everyone. Like I say, first time of me doing the picture round. So let me know how that went, if it went all okay for everyone. And we will move on to the final round of general knowledge answers. Now, question 1, possible of 5 points for this question. 1 point if you told me that Queen Elizabeth had 4 children. An extra 4 points if you told me their names. Their names were Charles, Andrew, Anne, and Edward. A point for each name you got right. Question 2 of general knowledge was name the longest river in UK. I was after the River Severn. Number 3 was what is the capital of New Zealand? It is Wellington. Question 4 is which 3 nations will co-host the men's 2026 FIFA World Cup? Answers I were looking for were Canada, USA, and Mexico. Question 5 was complete the famous line from the iconic Queen song. It was, I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the? Answer I was looking for was Fandango. Not fantastic, Fandango. Question 6 is, in which year was the popular video game Fortnite first released? The answer was 2017. Question 7 is, we'll all be missing a cool IPA from the pub at the moment, but what does the acronym stand for? It is India Pale Ale. Question 8 was, which country's flag features a red maple leaf? It is Canada. Question 9 was, what is the largest living animal alive today? The answer is a blue whale. It's measuring at 100 feet or 30 meters at this precise moment. It's the longest one going. So it's blue whale. It's the largest animal alive today. And the final question of this week's round was, what is the largest muscle in the body? And it is the gluteus maximus. And that is located in your bum cheek. So you have a one cheek bigger than the other. You have a gluteus maximus and a gluteus minimus. So that was your quiz for this week, for week 3 general knowledge round. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did this week. I have already written out the questions for Wednesday's quiz, which is food and drink. It's going to consist of 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Each round will consist of 20 questions, so it's a little bit longer. But I'm going to try not do on main specialist subjects like I did previously, like Friends or Animals and Horses. I will try and do a general subject related on one thing. That's why this week is food and drink. I will decide next week if I do it again, what subject will be. And so I say, I hope you enjoyed this quiz. 43, not a bad score. Well done. I hope, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I have. I'm enjoying doing the quizzes, giving it out there for people that like quizzes basically, or can't go out, or people with furlough, just coming home from work, fancy a laugh and a joke. And that's what I'm here for at the end of the day. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for following me through the live streams. I know I'm getting views after I uploaded it online. I've been asked for that question on how many points for USA and Mexico. It's 1 point if you've got all 3. So I was actually asking for all 3, not separate points on that question. For the 3 nations one, I believe that question was for. So yeah, so yeah, thank you for joining in. Myself, Leah Kilios Irvine, presenting. I hope you enjoyed it and stay safe. And I hope to see you on Wednesday for the food and drink quiz. Take care and stay safe.